Hello there. Hello there indeed, everyone. It is I, your Star Wars patriarch here. Here today with a video about how to spend your money in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Now, let's talk a little bit about this. It's going to be a very different answer for a lot of people. And back in the day, I started at the beginning of the game. I did spend money along the way. I had an original account that I let go a couple of years ago, handed it off to somebody else, and I started on my free-to-play Supreme Leader Kylo Ren journey. Now, since that time I handed off the account, which might actually be like a year and a half ago, I'm not sure exactly. Since I handed off that account, and I've been strictly free-to-play for basically 2 years now. But now with my Nooch 2 Hyper account, which we got here in front of us, maybe I should put on here for a second. Nooch 2 Hyper right here in front of you. Like and subscribe, by the way. Make your family a better family. We're on Nooch 2 Hyper. I've done like and subscribe, by the way. Make your family a better family. I have been spending money. I bought the Hyperdrive account. I've been spending money to refresh crystals every day. Not every day. I refresh crystals to make sure I've always got crystals, so I can do 3 Cantina battles, 3 mod refreshes, 3 energy refreshes, 3 ship refreshes every single day of my farming. But here, let's talk about this. What is this video going to be? I'm actually going to talk about some of the spending strategies I have, not only on this account, but back in the day when I had my other account, how I look at spending in the game. What I'm not going to talk about is all of the super duper in-depth details for every piece of gear, every this, every that, how much it's worth, etc. This is not a whale or fail video necessarily, but I will talk about what I'm thinking for value and actually what the value of a pack generally is. So let's start off right off the bat with that. Let me start off with the most popular crystal pack to purchase in the game is the $20 crystal pack. If you look at that here, it's right there, most popular, that's what it is. And really, quite bluntly, the absolute best way, if you're just gonna pick one way to spend money in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, it's going to be to buy crystals. Make sure you can refresh all of the nodes, make sure you constantly have energy there, make sure you can buy packs when they're available for crystals. You can buy character shards, you can buy ship shards, you can buy gear. Crystals is the absolute #1 way to spend money in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And if you look here, $20 gets you 2,800 crystals. And if you look at and it's just kind of a benchmark, character shards, accelerated character shards is going to be 40 crystals per shard. So if we look at that in terms of your 2,800 crystals, $20, it gets you up to, will get you 70 character shards for accelerated characters. You divide that into 330, so like basically $100 is going to get you, and if you look at the packs, of course, $100 you get even more, but 5 of these will get you 1 full accelerated character. Ships are going to be 100 crystals, 100 crystals per ship shard, per 4. Hang on, let's look at that. It's 100 crystals per 4 ship shards is what I should have said there. And we take a look at the shipments. You can see it right here. Let's go to the, are there any ships in here? There are ships. There's the Rey's Millennium Falcon, 400 crystals, 4 shards. So it's actually 100 crystals per shard. And if you look at characters, accelerated characters, it's 40 crystals per shard. Now, one important note here, it's going to be different when you get like the Razor Crest. The Razor Crest is actually, I think it's 120 crystals per shard. Non-accelerated characters are going to be double. It's going to be 80 per shard. So just keep that in mind. Is that right? I think I'm doing that right. So keep in mind, the non-accelerated characters released within the last year, or Razor Crest is the only one here now, the Conquest ship, or Conquest characters too. Also, if you look at characters like here, Gas and Malik that are available via an event, and you also get them for, you get 1 currency. These are 180 per shard for these guys. Darth Treya, who is available in your HAT, she's going to be 120 per shard, something like that. So it's not 100% like that, but generally 40 crystals per shard. Why do I go over that? I just want to give a general idea of what you're looking at for your crystals. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't go and get them in here. And it's difficult as we look at how to spend in Galaxy of Heroes. Everybody's different. There are people that have dropped 6 figures in this game in the last 7 years. Those people exist. Cubs fan Han had a video interviewing one of those guys. There are people that, spend $100 a month, $500 a month, $50 a month. You only spend when a new character comes out. Everybody's got a different way to do it. Here's how I do it. Here's how I look at my crystals. And right now is the perfect moment because I am looking with my Nooch 2 Hyper account to get Executor when the event comes around next week on the 15th. And I've got a little bit of spending to do here. I've already done some spending, actually. I purchased a pack for $24.99 that gave me a bunch of Cara Dune shards, like 85 Cara Dune shards. I got some IG-11. Those are the ones I needed. I got a IG-11 pack for $7.99 that gave me, I think it was 85 or 95 shards of IG-11. I needed it. I was behind. I was looking at next month. I wasn't going to make it to next month at the time. Same thing with ships. These packs are available. Let's see if we can pop in right now and see if these guys are available right now in any shops. No. So what I did was, I think I purchased it in the weekly shipments, but I did purchase a TIE Bomber weekly shipment for 800 or 8 shards of it, and that's always available to you out there as well. So right now I'm going to be able to get those ships, all of them ready for next week. But I'm looking at my characters right now. I need to get another relic level on Boba Fett. I need to get TIE Fighter Pilot to relic, and I've got enough signal data to get the relics done on both these guys. Signal data over here is not a problem, but look at this. I've got to get these boys right here. Impulse detectors. Now, where are those available? Not that many places. I can pay $3,600 for it because I need 20, right? Let me go back and look here. I need 20, and I'm trying to take you through my mindset of where I'm spending to make sure I can get this done. And I will tell you that the spending for me, as I back up a little bit, I'm wondering, but the spending in the game for me comes when you get to the end of a farm, when I'm getting ready to unlock something. Spending at the beginning is really a commitment to spend the whole way through. But if I'm going to spend for a farm at the end of it, right when I'm getting close to it, it's kind of close. That's kind of what CG motivates you for. It's like, I could probably unlock this in April with minimal spending, but I want it in March. I want to get it my 6th month into the game with my Nooch 2 Hyper account. So I'm going to spend to get it there. I need 20 of these impulse detectors. So let's look at what that spending requires. I can get 20 for 3,600 crystals. So I can spend that right now. However, you could also, with these impulse detectors, I can scavenge them. So I can click on these, and there you go. I can make one here. Now, how many pieces does it take to make one? It takes, I've already got 3 pieces, or I've got 30 out of this right now. Each one of these is giving me 12. So if you look at 12 out of this to get to the end, basically to get to 110 out of 12, it's going to take me 10 pieces. 10 pieces to get 10 of these to get 1 of these. So that means to get 20, I need 200 of these. What do you think my chances are of getting 200 of these in a week? Not strong. Not very strong. And if I'm looking at this piece, I need it for TIE Fighter Pilot, who I've got to get to Relic 5, so I can't even actually spend these right now. And if I look at, let's take a look at how much these cost. So I need, how much did I say I need? I need 20, and I need 10. 10 per, I need 20. So that's, I need 10 of these to get 1 of these. I need 20 of these. That's 200 of these. I'm not going to get 200 of these. Let's say that I could farm 200. I can find them. Okay, so 200 I need, right? Well, 30 of them are going to cost me 900. 30 of them cost me, so let's take that times, let's just say times 6. That's 5,400. Really take it times 7. It's going to be 6,300 crystals to get it. Where can I get it cheaper, boys and girls? That's right. We did the math. We can just buy the scavenge. We can just buy this straight up, the impulse detector straight up. 3,600 for 20. It's much cheaper. I'm not going to get there any other way. Boys and girls, I'm buying this right now. Do the math, guys. It's not that difficult to do the math to figure this stuff out. We'll go ahead and amplify Boba Fett to Relic 8, and boom! Bob's your uncle. There's Boba Fett completed. It's going to pop up right there. There it is, Boba Fett to Relic 8. Nice! Now, all I need for the Executor now is to finish off my ships and get TIE Fighter Pilot to Relic 5. Well, let's take a look at TIE Fighter Pilot and what's required to get him there. And let's think about this. These pieces, these Armortech multi-tool, I could actually just go and buy one of these right now for 2,100. But do I need to? See, I'm not just going to go buy it because I can. Not just because it's there. I didn't climb it because it's there. I climbed it because I needed it. I have 19 of these. These are available pretty regularly in the shard shop. It's not available there right now, and I don't want to get one. Don't spend this unless you've already got Gas and Malik and Wampa and Hermit Yoda already leveled up. Don't spend this. After you get those guys to 7 stars, start spending this all you want, okay? But not right now. I could spend 1,500 crystals and get it, and I only need 30 of them, but I could get 50, and that would be really nice. But do I need to spend the crystals? I can get, when these are available in the shard shop, I believe I get 4 of them for like 360 shards. And I'm just going to do that, guys. Not only that, I got territory battles going to be finished. Well, I'll be able to get through maybe another territory war, but then I'm not sure. I'll get through some I will be able to get these most likely in the shard shop. I only need 11 more of them. It'll show up 3 more times between now and then, so I'm not going to spend it. Now take note here, I need these Mark 8 Nubian security scanners. I need 40 of them for this. I've already got 64, so I'm good. But hold on a second, I need another 40 here. So I need to get 80 of these. That means I need 16 more, right? By next Wednesday. Thing is, these pop up a lot in the shard shop as well. Let's see if they're there right now. I don't think so. If they were, I would have purchased them. See, I could buy 24 600 crystals. That's not going to be bad, and that will be there. That'll be available to me next week if I need it. So if I need that, I could buy 20 for 600, 15 for 450. These will be available to me, and they're not going anywhere. So, you know, I'll be able to do that down the road if I need to. I think I'll be able to find these in the shard shop. Let's go look at that shard shop. I feel like I purchased one of these. And we'll look at both of these spots, actually, for those 2 gear pieces I was just talking about. Here, I bought them both. I didn't, but this right here, you get 4 of them for 360. So I just need to find this 3 more times. I should find this 3 more times in the next week. It should be there, and I'll be able to get it. Over here, this piece right here, I always buy this regardless. You need 1,000,000 of these. But this is where that other piece, the Mark 8 box, pops up. And it's 4 for 360, and I need, how many more of those did I need? It was 16 more. That'll pop up 4 more times in there. So I'll be able to get that. I'll be able to have this piece completed all on my own. I'll need 3 more of these, though. I'll be able to, I can just farm for these if I need them. Do I have any ship energy right now? I've got 4. Let's see if I get one here. No. It makes you feel special inside. Well, I'll be able to buy these 2 if I need to with crystals. You look down here, 15. I'd rather not spend 1,500 if I don't have to, and I don't want to spend my championship store energy on them either. So hopefully I'll be able to find these with ship energy for sure. I'll be able to get 3 more of these with ship energy. I should be able to get 16 more of these in the shard shop. So you gotta sit back, guys, and think. Will I have time to farm this before I need it? And the answer on these pieces is, those pieces was yes. I'll be able to farm all those. Now we get into something I probably will not be able to farm. This injector cell, I've only got 11 of them. I'm not gonna be able to get 39 more of these in a week. So here's 35. So I can spend 870. I can spend 1750 right here. 875 plus 875 gives me 50, and I'll get it. Right, so that's 1750, or I need 39, right? I can get 35 right now with 1225. Then I just gotta farm 4 more, and it's a regular energy farm, which I'll have enough to, I'll be able to get that. So let's do the 1225 right now. Knock this out. Boom. I just need 4 more of those to finish this piece. What else do I need to finish this piece? Well, I need these furnaces. 8 more of those. I'll be able to get that with ship energy. That's going to happen. No problem. If I needed to purchase it, I could buy these again for 700 for 20. Pretty simple. Not a lot of crystals to spend. Let me pause for a moment. I know a lot of you guys are free to play, and this may feel pretty brutal to you. You can actually save crystals in free-to-play. I've done it a few times on my Star Wars Dad account when I was going into the Finalizer event, and it was the last thing I needed to get Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. I actually saved up about 7,000 or 8,000 crystals over time. I just said, since I have my other characters farmed, I farmed less of the nodes. I didn't refresh the nodes as much, and I saved about 7,000 crystals over a month. You can save crystals in free-to-play. Just strategically do it. Find your spots, because you're going to have to stop farming nodes to do that. You don't want to stop farming nodes if you still need to farm stuff for your characters and shards for your game. I did it again, by the way, on that same account, that free-to-play account, when I unlocked the Executor. I saved up. I didn't do Cantina farms, and maybe I might have sacrificed on mod farms for a month, and I had 7,000 crystals when I walked into that Executor event, and I got it to 5 stars right off the bat. And the way I do that now, and you can do the same thing in a pay-to-play account as well. Although with pay-to-play, if you're paying for crystals, you might as well go and refresh everything every day, and then just pay for those extra crystals to get the extra unlock done. There's my speech for you free-to-players or anybody's thinking about it. Here's something else. Pyrotex. Will I be able to get another 38 of these? I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this off because I got to get grand arena currency more. But if I need them, I can buy them here 50 for 1400, 25%. I'll be able to get these by purchasing them. They'll be available. They're always available for me if I need to purchase them. So what's the overall idea here, guys? Here are my basic tips, and I should have written a thing on this, but I didn't. So here's my basic tips. In fact, what I will do is I will make a thing on it, and I will install it right over there after the video, so you'll be able to see it. Tip number one is pick your spots, right? You don't need to always spend crystals. And I was going to look at packs too. Hold off on the tips. Pause. Record scratch. Let's look at the store. So what's going on in the store? Let's get our free bronzing here. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Give me an 80 Boba Fett. Okay, in the store. What are good packs in the store? This is something you have to assess, guys. It's something you got to think about. You know, for 10 bucks, I can get 65 shards. We mentioned that. Well, let's take a look at a $10 pack. If we go to look at a $10 pack, a $10 pack gets me 1,340 shards. Now, with 1,340 shards, if they cost 80 for a new character, oh no, this is gonna be hard. Oh boy. No, these are double farms right now. So 65. I think that's more than you can get for 10 bucks. Hold on. It's 40 per shard. Okay. It's 40 per shard for accelerated characters. For 10 bucks, I get 1,340 divided by 40. So I would get 33 and a half shards of any of these characters for 10 bucks. So basically, if you want to buy this, you're getting double shards. You're getting double shards for these characters by buying this, plus 1,000,000 credits, plus some training droids. So that's a good deal if you want to do it. Again, for me, I wouldn't do that till I'm at the end of my farm. I told you I did it for IG-11. This is only $7.99, and it was actually 95 shards. But I did that for there. Let's look at this Mando set here. The Mandalorian Collection Pack. 5-star unlock. Buy for $14.99, and you get 145 shards of any one of these characters. Let's do it a different way here. 1,400, let's say 1,500. 1,500 crystals divided by 40 per shard would only give me 37 and a half shards. This would only give me 37 shards of a character if I purchased them outright, 1,500 crystals. Instead, I'm going to take a chance to get whatever character gives me. I'm going to get 145 shards of a character through this. It's a 5-star unlock. So I am actually 37 and 145. That's like 4 times, it's somewhere in the range of 4 times the value. So this is actually a really good pack. You're just taking a chance that you may already have the character. I've already got this one. I've already got these 5, and this 6 and this 7. So I'd only be taking a chance on Fennec, Shand, or Bo-Katan, or the Armorer here. And really the only ones that I get any value out of right now would be Fennec or the Armorer. So I'm not going to spend my crystals on this, even though this is a really good buy if you don't have any of those. If you're a new player, it says great for new players. It would be great for new players. Other stuff in here, you got to look at it. If you want Datacrons, go buy Datacrons. I'm not going to help you there. If you're spending for Datacrons, you don't know how to spend, that's not my problem. Here are these new character packs. $1,299, you get chances to give. Tells you the odds for getting this stuff, which is good. They didn't used to do this. Just be aware, guys. Generally speaking, you're going to get 5 or 7 shards is taking up a full 87%. You have an 87% chance to get 5 or 7 shards. Well, what is 12? Let's just say 7. 1,299 divided by 7 is, you're paying 185. If you get 7 shards, every time you get 7 shards, you're paying 185 crystals for 7 shards. Now, an accelerated character would cost 80 per shard. This, you're paying 185, and you have a very rare chance. We've only seen Arnold do it once, where he unlocked 330 shards. It's just not going to happen. I just don't recommend this way of farming. If you really want to do it, and you really want to take the chances at it, go for it. That's fine. How about this $40 Kyrotech pack? Contains a chance to get to 400 Mark 7 and up to 400. Each one contains 2 cards awarding Mark 7. So if you get, let's say you get 7, you're probably going to get 75. To just show you that, there you go. 35% chance for these are better odds, but let's just say you're going to get 75 pieces. What did 75 pieces cost us? We're going to do one last compare. That's 40 bucks for 150 Kyrotechs is what that is. Just plan on that. Anything else is bonus. 40 bucks for 150 Kyrotechs. What did our Kyrotechs cost us here? Our Kyrotex cost us... Let's find it. 40 bucks for 150. This is 1,400 crystals for 50. Okay, 1,400 crystals for 50. Let's do some math here. Hold on. 1,400 crystals for 50. Okay, so let's say that's basically a $10 pack, okay? So $10 for 50 Kyrotex there, right? $10, maybe like $10.50, whatever, for 50 Kyrotex. Bought with crystals. This is why I say crystals are so important. So $10 to purchase 50 Kyrotex via crystals, or $40 for a guaranteed 150 Kyrotex with a chance of getting 800, I guess. Not gonna get it. Now, if you want to take the chances here, 11% chance for 125 pieces. That would get you, let's say you get 125 and it's 75. That's 200 for $40, and that is the same amount. So if you hit on a 125 and you hit on a 75, and you just spent the same amount for this pack, purchase limit 2. If you're a spender, if you're a whale, this is probably worth buying just to take some shots at it. I wouldn't recommend it to most people. So there you go. So what are the rules? What are the rules? Pop it over there now. What are the rules for spending in the game? Number 1 is pick your spots. You know, most of us are not going to be spending thousands of dollars a month, 500 bucks a month. We're not going to be unlocking characters like Cal Kestis the moment they come alive. Just FYI, it costs you about 300 bucks to unlock Cal Kestis with it's the same formula I showed you a minute ago for the Tuscan attacker. If we look at it here, let's see. Well, it's not going to show. You can unlock them at 3 stars, then you got to start paying for stuff. So it generally costs you about 300 bucks to get them at 7 stars on day 1. If you want to buy the gear, another 200 to 300 bucks. It's just that's how. So 400 to 500 to 600 bucks to unlock a character day 1 and get them to relic levels. So rule number 1, pick your spots. Pick your spots for where you want to do this. For me, it's when I get to the end of a farm and I want to accelerate it a little bit, then I'll look at spending. And on crystals, I keep my crystals refreshed all the time. Number 2, you know, be specific. Be specific. Don't just start grabbing everything. Again, I'm going to say, if you're a whaler or kraken, it doesn't matter. Just go spend your dough. Fine, have fun. If you're just a person that just wants to spend, you're spending 10 bucks a month, 5 bucks a month, 20, 50, 100 bucks a month, whatever. Pick, be specific. I'm right now being very specific to my farm for Executor. I'm not looking to go after, Cad Bane isn't required for Executor. I've kind of got him on the shelf right now. I need him to be Relic for that fleet to work right. I need Bam to be Relic for that fleet to work right. But I don't have him yet, but I'm not worried about getting him Relic right now. I'm specifically farming TIE Fighter Pilot, and I got Boba Fett because they are required. They are required for the Executor. So leave Cad Bane on the shelf. Be specific and focused in your farming. And number 3 is what was the first? Should have wrote these down. Number 3, do the math. The math takes a little bit of work, but you really need to sit down and look at, is this pack or is this thing even worth it? Am I paying more than I would pay just by spending 2 or 3 days getting the same amount of energy to get this done? And that's right. I did the math over here. By doing the math, I see that I can probably unlock this piece in the shard store in the next week. I can probably get 16 more of this piece in the shard store by next week, which will make me complete on this one and this one. I can do the math. I don't need to buy this one. I only need 3 more. I can get that done. Down here doing the math, I don't need to. I can do this just regular ship energy by then. I did need to purchase this because the math told me I did. And I'm probably going to have to purchase this, but I'll wait a little bit to see. And there you go, boys and girls. That is my guidance for how to spend money in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. At least it's my guidance for how I look at spending money. If you look at it differently, let me know in the comments. Are you spending? Are you not spending? Are you free to play? Do you spend 10 bucks a month? If you allotted a certain amount, do you just spend when you need it? How do you handle your spending in the game? And boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, cats and dogs, before you head out, please, if you watch to this point, make sure to subscribe to the channel. You'll get in, turn on the alerts so you can watch when we do roster reviews, we do Grand Arena streams, whatever else comes on. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like the video. Let's get everybody out there watching this video. And of course, as you go throughout your week, always remember, Nooch Too Good.